I'm grateful to be standing out here on a mountaintop in southeastern Kentucky where it started raining earlier today. But I've been meaning to come out and commune with nature some more. Ooh, there are birds at the feeder over by the house, which is a first for today. We have a fire here, doop, 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 which is keeping me warm. And I had noticed the buds here in this tree. There are birds out here, but you see the buds in the trees are just, we had a warm spell and the maples are budding out. And all the birds that were at the feeders, so many birds at the feeders in the last few days. And then we had a warm spell and the leaves are coming out and now the birds have disappeared. Oh, they're here in the trees with me, but where are we? But not at the feeders so much. They are out feeding in the woods, feeding on the leaves out here. Let me turn. I like to come out here and be still in nature and just connect and breathe. Did you see that bird? It's just beautiful to be here watching the birds as they land and breathing the air, even though we have the fire here behind me. Birds out here in the grass. It's just glorious. So I'm just out here in nature, watching the wildlife, appreciating the stillness of the afternoon and breathing, feeling the quiet. Back to a fire. You're live. I'm live. I've been live. Hello. But I'm standing out here in nature is the point. It's on top of a mountain in southeastern Kentucky. Depressing nature? No, it's not depressing nature. It's beautiful nature. It's winter colors, so they're not as vibrant as summer colors, but they are muted. The winter, you've got the greens and the golds and the browns. Yeah, it's not depressing at all. This is what feeds my soul. Standing here and having my feet on the ground. And earlier I was saying how the bird feeders that have been so busy had not been busy. And now as I'm standing here talking to you, there are birds coming over to the feeders. But because we have the, let's see if I can get underneath this. We had a warm spell and some of these trees are budding out. And as the buds come out, the birds don't need to come and feed near the house at the suet, and they are flocking into the woods here. And we call this area where we live the Kentucky wildlands. You prefer summer with its leaves on the trees. Yep, sunny weather, and most importantly, some slight cold wind. Well, yeah, we've got the slight cold wind today. We just don't have the green on the trees right now. But you know, I like to appreciate all of the seasons because they have their beauty. I used to get depressed in the winter too because, yeah, I didn't see the green in the leaves. But now, look, here, I'll turn this around and just look at the bark on that tree. Look at all the moss on it. I mean, every piece of nature, look at those colors, the browns and the greens. It's all glorious. And when you come back out here, yes, they're muted colors, but they're colors nonetheless. And yeah, so this is how I feed my soul. Standing out in a cold wind, and sometimes in the summer it's in a hot wind, but making sure that I have my feet on the ground so that they're connected, so that you get grounded. And I like to inhale and imagine that I'm inhaling source light from above and wrap it around my heart. And as I exhale, I imagine it uplifting the vibration of everybody in my universe, everybody that it touches, spreading that around my community, the country, the world, and the universe as far as it can go. And I have this belief that if enough of us do that, if we focus on raising the vibration of the universe by sharing love and spreading the vibration of love and being in nature, that the planet will ascend. We're at a time of change on the planet. I'll keep talking, but I'm going to turn this around and let you look at the birds in the trees up here. They're just flying in and out. And it's a busy time for them. Yep, they're coming over. I've got feeders over here with suet, but they just stay busy in the trees. And nature, it's a never-ending show. Even if all it is, oops, okay, the rains are coming in heavier, I'm hearing. Even if all it is, you don't have acres, but you have a tree that you can go touch, put your hands on the bark, or get your feet on the ground so that you're connected, not in sneakers, not with rubber between your feet and the soles, but so that, barefoot is best, but I have a farm, so I don't feel like picking up their moccasins in with bare feet. Just check this fire. We burn our trash here, some of it. And it had been too windy to have a fire recently. But then we just came home from running errands and we had this rain. So we decided to burn. So I'm out here enjoying the rain and the fire. Come on. Doot doot. Doesn't take much to entertain me. A little bit of fire. Some raindrops. And the colors in the sky. Yes, they're muted. Yes, it's gray. Yes, it's overcast. But aren't those beautiful grays and blues? Joy and gratitude and only happy are what you make them. You have to find the beauty in those colors. They're different muted shades. They might not feed your soul like happy yellows, oranges, or vibrant greens. Okay, good. Lost my audience. We'll call it a quits.